Alright, so once again, this is Siraz, and I am going to be bringing you a number of casts of this Terran player named Acupuncture, and he is who Idra is going to be facing in the first round of the GSL, and I really wanted to watch these games as I am a huge Idra fan, so I wanted to kind of see what his competition is going to be. And so I was reading on Team Liquid, and this guy named Mr. Kent made a really cool post. Basically just giving a little overview of this player named Acupuncture, and he had like a couple replays from him, and just a little bit about his strategy. So I thought I'd watch the replays and cast them at the same time. This is going to be OGS or oGsTheWind from the OGS clan, or whatever, the Wind from the OGS clan, versus Acupuncture, the Yellow Terran. Looks like they are on, oh, what is this map called? I am completely blanking. I want to say Xel'Naga Caverns, but that's not it. Oh, Delta Quadrant. So they are playing in Delta Quadrant, and looks like they are spawning in cross positions. The Wind spawning at, like, I guess you'd call this like the 2 o'clock position, and Acupuncture spawning in the 7 o'clock position. And from what I hear, Acupuncture likes to build a lot of ghosts and have a lot of micro-intensive play, and I guess it's hard to deal with if you're not ready for it. So I think that's going to be the key to this matchup between Idra and Acupuncture. If he watches these replays and is ready for it, I mean, he should have no trouble taking out this player. But if Acupuncture catches him a little bit by surprise, has some nice timing attacks or whatever, it could put Idra on the back foot and could cause him a little bit of trouble. I say Idra, but it is Idra. Idra does seem to have the most trouble with this sort of pressure play. When a player can keep up the pressure, Idra can sometimes struggle with that. And I think that Acupuncture does have the ability to do that, but he needs to be smart about it, and if he screws up, I mean, Idra will just run over him with his superior mechanics. Interesting to note about this Terran player, Acupuncture, he likes to do this weird opening where he does not put down a refinery at 13. Instead, he puts down double refineries at 14, which is very, very interesting, but it gives him a ton more gas and really helps him support his very gas-heavy ghost play here. Looking at the income tab, both players relatively equal. The Wind still a little down in workers. Looks like he did go for that really early expansion, as well as a couple lings here, so he is down, but that's only going to be temporary. I mean, as soon as he gets the drones, the larvae, I expect to see a pretty large drone pump from him. Looking at the production tab, once again, this Terran player putting down his Ghost Academy. Ooh, actually trying to hide it back here. Like I said, he does like his Ghost play and Viking play as well. So his opening's pretty similar in all these games we've seen. He'll do this barracks opening, put up this reactor, get out like a Hellion, put down the starport on the reactor, then get this barracks with a tech lab, and start getting a couple ghosts. He'll get a medvac here. Yeah, see, I called it. Gets a medvac and then tries to do some sort of drop play with a ghost and a couple marines. And I don't think we're going to see any EMPs this game. Maybe, but I don't expect any EMPs out of the ghosts. Not an EMP, I know, guys. Just a bad habit of mine. I'll try my best to change it. But looks like we do have a nuke coming out, so this could be very cool. We'll have to see if this Terran player, Acupuncture, can use nukes effectively in this matchup. We do have a Baneling Nest coming out for the Wind, as well as a Roach Warren already out, and very late Zergling Speed. So a lot of Tier 1 coming out from the Zerg player, and it could make it kind of hard for him to deal with these dropships. I mean, you don't really have too much anti-air at this point. And there we go, Ghost going down, sniping three, it looks like 3 drones did go down, and then just retreating away. And now putting down a nuke, so we might see some sort of, you know, chain nukes to kill off this expansion. And it might work very well, but at the same time, an attack going down on Acupuncture's base. Looks like the supply depot is going to go down. Needs to pull some SCVs to repair. He has a Viking killing the Overlord in his base, but he could use that Viking to land and help defend against this attack. We are going to see a Baneling bust going down. Where did that Ghost go? Ghost once again being dropped off. Going to try and snipe I guess the Baneling nest here, but we do see have a huge Baneling nest going down, or Baneling bust going down, but the second barracks going up in time to block it off. So Acupuncture looks like he is in a good position here to defend, at least for a while longer, and we'll have to see how this Ghost play works out. But looks like this Ghost is going to go down. I mean, that's kind of odd, the dropship just leaving him there to go down. Very expensive. I mean, I don't think he paid for his cost. Looking at the income tab, yeah, I mean, he didn't kill a number of drones there or anything. I mean, he got a few, but not enough to really make a difference. But once again, we do have 2 more Ghosts in this medvac, and we are going to see a drop, some sort of drop play once again, as well as a Viking coming in, doing his best to snipe Overlords. Not quite supply blocking the Wind, but getting very close, 48 out of 52. Looking at the production tab, we do have another nuke on the way. How is this hatchery looking? Hatchery a little over half health. I mean, if we do see some chain nukes, we could see this hatchery going down. Now this ghost coming in, sniping that queen, trying to pick them up. There we go, picking up that second ghost before the lings do take it out. And we'll have to see where these ghosts get dropped once again. Vikings coming in, sniping Overlords as best as they can. One Viking going down to a queen. And some more snipes going down, killing more drones there, and then just picking up the ghosts. Very micro-intensive play, like was predicted coming out of Acupuncture. And really doing a pretty good job of using his Vikings and ghosts to whittle away at the Wind's forces. We do have an Overseer. Nice counter there, expecting some sort of cloak. But now we do have another nuke going down, forcing all production to stop from this expansion. Oh, it looks like the poor queen's gonna get blown up. Oh no, run away, queen. Oh, the queen is toast. Kaboom! Queen getting roasted in a pile of nuclear ash there, turning into a pile of nuclear ash, radioactive ash. Whatever you want to say. And then the Vikings continue to pop in here and trying to snipe Overlords to supply block the Wind as best he can. And now the no forces are really close enough here, and looks like this hatchery might go down. Oh, a transfusion saving it at the last minute. Nice play by the Wind. And looks like another Viking might go down. There we go, to combined Queen Fire. But these Vikings might have some opportunities to snipe a couple more Overlords here. They are armored, so Vikings do bonus damage to them. And the Queen's coming, or the Ghost going down once again, and using Snipe to take out Queens. So now the Wind has no anti-air, but he does have a Hydra Den up, so we are going to see Hydras very soon. Are they being produced? Yes, 7 Hydras being produced, but it's going to be pretty late, or be a while before they do pop, and the Wind is going to lose quite a large number of Overlords, going to get severely supply blocked, and it's going to be quite a long time before he can recover from that. I mean, these Vikings just going to town, continuously killing Overlords. Even a third Viking joining the fray. Looking at the food count, 58 of 52. The Wind continuing to pump Overlords. And oh, is this medvac going to go down? Oh, it does escape just barely. That would have been such a huge drop, or huge loss for Acupuncture. I mean, ghosts do cost 150, and losing 3 ghosts plus a medvac is very, very costly. But Hydras are up. We do have another nuke in the way as well, so I think this nuke's going to go down and take out this expansion from the Wind. Looking at the income tab, Wind definitely behind, and looks like Acupuncture taking an expansion of his own. But he still has a decent amount of minerals in his base, but not too many. Also has quite a large number of Marines, so going with kind of like a Marine medvac force to augment his Vikings. And another nuke going down. Yeah, there it is, going to take out that hatchery, as well as this poor spine crawler. And is the Wind going to move his forces? Yes, he is. Spine crawler is not going to get away though. Oh, but he's going to live. I thought a nuke would have taken him out. I guess I'm incorrect. How much damage do nukes do? 3. Okay, so they do 500, which is enough to take out spine crawlers, but it just was not close enough to that spine crawler. I mean, they do damage, varying damage depending on where the epicenter is compared to the units that get hit by it. But we do see Acupuncture moving out with this pretty large Viking Marine force, and we do have stim on the Marines, as well as a couple medvacs to repair them, so I don't think it's looking too good for the Wind here. I think between these ghosts and these Marines, his force will get taken out very quickly. Needs to land the Vikings maybe. No, never mind, Mutazar in play. And do we see some snipes going down? Yes, we do. Look how fast that Zerg force got melted between the Stim Marines and the snipe. And now the Wind is being forced to pull all of his forces to try a last ditch effort to defend. But I don't think it's going to be enough. And looks like Acupuncture is going to take this game, showing just how strong his micro-intensive play can be if your opponent is not prepared for it. I mean, he had very nice timing, some very nice snipes on Queens, and then using Vikings to just decimate the supply of the Wind, and there's the GG. So that is a game showing how Acupuncture can be a very difficult opponent to deal with, and if Idra's not prepared, he might find himself in a position similar to the Wind's.